the Mindful Maven, and I think we're live. We are coming to you from Erie, PA, in the Peninsula Room of the Erie County Public Library. We're right on the bay of the gorgeous Great Lake Erie, and we all can see this gorgeous sunset. I know you can't see it at home. I wish I could turn things around and flip it for you. We'll take pictures. And but stop on out here sometime for the Mindful Maven Book Club party, and you can see what we're seeing too. We're so glad that you're here with us live tonight, and we're just about to get started. We're ready to get this party started. So, and thank you guys so much for coming. I feel like I'm still using my quiet library voice, but actually, we're allowed to be loud tonight. And there's what we call this thing. They know we call this thing Mindful Music Book Club party. So we're allowed to make it loud and crazy. It's a good time for us here in the show. What an awesome crowd. Yeah, thank you so much. And thank you for switching this on. We really appreciate that. Let's get into the library and all of these. She did a little skip. Please laugh at you. That was so sweet. So, once again, just thank you so much for coming out tonight. I really applaud those of us who take this time out, especially on a Monday night. I know that, Mondays a lot of times we're like just getting into the swing of things, just getting through the week. And so it really means a lot to me, and I hope it will really mean a lot to you that you've taken the time to come out tonight. I hope this discussion will be super enriching. I have a feeling it would be because I sort of know you all. And I'm pretty sure you're full of enriching conversations, so I can't wait to get started. And I just want to give a shout out to our worldwide audience. Hello. Thank you so much for tuning in live. We're so glad you're here. And we're doing something, I'm trying something for the first time tonight. Let's see if it's going to work. I've got a Facebook thread going on in our private Facebook group. So you can actually join in and chat with us as we go. We'll be taking a couple of breaks throughout the night, so we'll be able to tune in and see what your comments might be. So please feel free, if you're not in the Facebook group yet, there should be a link somewhere on this Google page that you can join the Facebook group. I'll refer you as we go and get you right in there if you're not a member already of the private Facebook group, so we can all share these comments and share discussion. So I'll be watching for you. Thanks for tuning in. It is just awesome for us that we can broadcast this all over the place. I know Anna from Norway is planning to attend. Hi, Anna. And a few other of my dear friends from all over the world. So we really are a worldwide group for tonight. Let's go international. Mavens International. I like it. So it's just, I'm so excited. So first things first, it's the month of love. Right? It's February. I saw some people with their eyes, I won't say who. How was your Valentine's Day? Mine was good. I went out with my my students, and they gave me love, kinds of love, and my mother is more than enough. And this is because of the significant. Yes. That's beautiful. What a great way to spend Valentine's Day. That's wonderful. And anybody else feel like sharing? Remember, sharing is always optional. I just like, don't think it's going to be before she knows the routine, but I just like to make sure everybody feels comfy and only share what you feel comfy sharing. And because this will be also on replay, of course, for the world, that kind of thing. But you guys are rock stars, so I think we're all good with it. I almost forgot how to do this. I was like, wait, what is that again? So, good. So you have a good Valentine's Day. In terms of the whole Mindful Maven concept, I just wanted to chat really quick about what is the Mindful Maven and kind of why are we getting together. And I don't know if any of you have pondered that at all, or if you have any thoughts or comments, and I can certainly share what it means to me. Anybody have any thoughts? Or do you want me to go first? Let's do it. So I am thinking about the mindfulness movement that is just going all over the place these days. You know, really worldwide movement. This movement of being very aware and very present in the moment with what we're doing when we're doing it, rather than thinking of the past and thinking of the future. And, you know, it just is such a beautiful thing, and it's relatively new to me. I would say in the scope of my lifetime. I first came across mindfulness when I read Eckhart Tolle's book, which blew my mind, A New Earth. And then, of course, I took the Oprah's Life class and developed that with Eckhart and Oprah. Just amazing. And it, for the first time, really gave me just this eye-opening experience of like, oh, I think I was missing a few things as I was just going through my life, not as much aware as I could have been. Not to say that I didn't have mindful moments, certainly when I'm playing the piano, I'm kind of like in that zone. So there's moments like that, but I don't think I ever really thought about recognizing those moments. Anybody relate and think so?
Sure.
That's not
Yeah, definitely. Even something that's happened to everybody before, like driving, and even thinking, and this is not my original thought, but someone just said it to me the other day, and you get to drive or wherever you're going, I really don't even recall the drive. You know, like, how did I get here? Like, I wasn't, and I don't think that that's being, like, trying to be more in the moment, whatever it is you want to say.
Yeah, those blue that fall out of the universe, things be out there, and because it wants coming back to you in a sense of direction.
Right.
It's all about. So true. And especially with the driving thing, that's certainly happened to me before, where I just said, I'm somewhere. Where did that go? What's on the other state?
I'm thinking this is when you're on, you're each of the last one thinking of. You have to let everybody else's schedule that you're putting together. So, me being mindful is being mindful to myself. I mean, in my presence, around the room, because I'm not thinking about going to the closet or
That's right.
It feels better.
So, but just trying to first seize the moments with my daughter because they're always fascinating, and second, seeing the moments. My news here and it may change tomorrow too. So, you know, whatever I can do today, I may not be able to tomorrow. So,
Yeah, I love how you put that seizing the moment. It's really what we've got to do, just kind of seize the moment and be present with it and everything, definitely. And did she come on the right month or what? Because, and I know we talked a little bit about this earlier, that normally I give the book away at the end of our broadcast, but tonight it just hit me, and I just really like to go with the flow and go cheering over. I like to go with the flow, and that was literally the first person to walk in the door tonight. And so I thought, you know what, I've got this coffee, let's get ready right now. Let's hear it. And that is what being mindful and getting present right at the moment does for you. Awesome. No, I think it goes so much with what you were just saying about, you know, as a mom, and being sure to cherish the moments and because they go by quick. And this book, I think you're just going to resonate with it. So I'm so glad to you tonight. And so you don't have to read the book. In order to become like the most laid back book club party ever, because you'll get so much out of the discussion, reading it afterwards, it'll all kind of hit you as well. So that is kind of like the whole mindfulness connection. And then in terms of the word Maven, I was hearing the word Maven in terms like marketing Maven, and it's just it's a word that's kind of like up and coming, or I'm starting to hear a lot more. And I fell in love with this word, and I Googled it, and I was like, a Maven really means an expert And so I feel like as mindful mavens, we're really, especially picking books that are so centered on personal development in this club. I just thought Maven is really a great word for us because we're really becoming experts in our own lives and experts at our own personal development, right? And it's like, and I'm also feeling like personal development is everywhere now. It's not just at a specific book club or at a specific event. You've had those, you always mentioned 24 hours, right? Yeah, and you think about those big, massive, amazing personal development events, which I love and attend whenever I can. But I'm also seeing personal development, like we rented the movie Cinderella, and I don't know if you've seen it.
The actual poem, the new one?
Yeah, the new one.
I just not too long ago. It's good.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's so good.
And I just felt like throughout the whole movie, the message was, the message passed down from her mom to her on her deathbed, very touching moment. And she said, just always be kind. Have courage and be kind. And so that was laced throughout the movie. I was like, this is a personal development movie.
Yes,
it
it
is.
is.
So cool. Yeah, so that's kind of the concept of what we're going with here at the Mindful Maven. So you guys definitely fit that bill, and I'm so glad you're here again. Just want to give you a shout out for being here live in person and online. So glad to have you all. Any other thoughts on that topic?
I kind of, after I read this book, I think that the advice came for myself and mine. And it says that they don't have to go back in the past. And there are moments that we don't connect, we let it go. And sometimes like childhood memories or just story or friendship or something, that it brought all the puzzles together. I went back since I remember one, I remember anything, face, Aaron's friend. I went back to visit every place that I moved because I moved all over the world.
And this was just kind of like a meditation.
Meditation was like a half-an-hour meditation. I cried between that because there were so many memories, but seeing my art and I feel like I miss that because I'm so busy, cut up every day, working, single mom, teaching the kids, and I never go back to that. It's like I'm so tired that I fall asleep. But when I went back to that, since I was a kid, the beautiful memories, here and sister, whatever, and I'm like, I went back and I write down every single thing because I'm not sure my daughter. And my purpose is to write one day something to share. It's so much. It's like little moments. This book will show you step by step how to connect the pieces. There are moments that we don't appreciate always, and just let it go. Just a moment. But maybe simple details can bring awareness back.
Yeah, totally.
And I just appreciate, I learned that every thing happened for a reason in my life because before this moment, I know we were again right now. Like, this is my calling. I know I'm going forward where I am. But I find my own soul now calling. Is that just calling? We don't have to just move on.
Oh, that's
Beautiful. It is just
And that's making me think of in the book about where it talks about the divine storm, and you want to write it at very level to her. Because, like you said, everything happens for a reason, if you believe that. And throughout, like when you find yourself, you're talking about just like when everything hits the fan, and it's just like all at once, and he outlines the part of his life where everything just went crazy all at once. His back gave out, his lost the job, they broke up with him, like, all at
my
once.
hands like 5 in a row when that happened. My mother died. Within 2 months, my father-in-law. After my father, within 7 months of my mom, my husband, my ex-husband left me. And that all fell we met there for a year. And every time that we talk, I was like, he's telling my story. And I was definitely not staying in the house with like illegal amount of money in an apartment with rent. And I was like, I wasn't driving and I wasn't strong financially. I was like in the road bottom. I used to lay overnight in the bed and put the pillow on my crying because I don't want my 7-year-old to use. And I was like, what am I going to do? And I said, God, I surrender to you and lead me the path because I'm going to do it. I knew right then I needed to be strong for myself. If I single mom,
That doesn't look like us. Yeah.
I was like, we have
Yes.
We do have the power. You reminded me of something that I want to get back to. I've been writing to. That's something that I used to do. When my daughter was born, because I would record, I would, like, even when I was pregnant, I would, like, tell her about the day, and I would write it down in the journal, and I have two journals, and I started doing it, reminding me of everything after you.
That's how you're going now yourself and apply
What's like those simple little things that I can jot down, and like,
if you don't mind, we'll come up with some good goals.
I have started, I think, like it's the beginnings of me journaling is just, it's this basic. In the morning, I was like, okay, two things that you do. Just, I wake up, have a moment with the Lord, and then I just, three things that I'm grateful for. Sometimes I don't do it at the beginning of the day, sometimes it's at the end of the day. It's at the beginning, sometimes I'll do what happened yesterday. Just three things, and then simple, sometimes it's just simple things. Oh, I'm so glad you let me make this. Those 3 lights in a row that I was remembering. Yeah, it can be something small like that to bigger things. To, just had my daughter's shower for the weekend. I'm grateful for that. Yeah, it's beautiful. But I feel like that's a small start of what I do want to do, because I don't write, but I should start writing, but I do want to make a cookbook for my daughter to now that she may be able to pass on to, her. She's actually asked me that some years ago. How could you put those recipes together? Because they're not anywhere, my grandmother's and my mother's recipes. They're just up here, and for me, they never wrote those things down. It was watching them do it. So
Yes, and so too, Miss Lisa from your Amazing Dinner. So will you publish it? The rest of us are doing what definitely. Absolutely. I don't know.
So it's called.
I've been to several events that you have catered, and I mean, my mom was actually watching. Just like,
Yeah.
Buffalo wing that was
That's my favorite. Oh, yeah, that's delicious. Oh, awesome. And it can be so simple, just getting back to your gratitude.
Yes.
Jen this year for Christmas, what she got me, Jennifer Dworek,
Yes.
is a gratitude journal that is just, it's actually a 5-year journal, but you only have room for like 1 or 2 sentences each day. And at first, I thought that was going to be really challenging for me, because I once I start writing, I just keep writing. And that's usually what would happen in my gratitude journal. And I found that this has helped me be more concise and also keep me more on track in terms of my timing. Because not that you need to limit your gratitude. I don't recommend it, but it's the feeling is still very much there, and so I think it's about the feeling.
Right.
And the act of really, for me, it's been very helpful to have to be concise. It's just a very good challenge for me. So that's kind of fun.
So what I thought we could do is have our first discussion, our first partner exercise. And what we can do is we almost always start with this one where we ask each other, why are you here? And so you just want to kind of get yourself in that place of presence, which you all are, which is awesome. And you have a nice while joining us, just kind of get yourself in that space, like what brought you here tonight? Maybe there's something specific in your personal development you want to work on. I know I've got several things on my list. Maybe it's just a mood that you're feeling, that you just felt like this would be something fun to do, or just whatever that might be for you. Take just a few minutes and jot on. If you don't have a journal, so we always love to bring our journals, but if you don't have anything to write on, just let me know. I've got extra sheets of paper, write a book, whatever works for you. And so share what brought you here, and then going with our theme of self-love for the month. How will you maybe, let's do 3 ways for this month, as we actually kind of already started a list here, like a Google list. So you don't use those, we mentioned gratitude and everything. 3 ways that you're going to practice self-love this month. And really, hopefully if you can have it, you can incorporate it and practice it for our lives. So why are you here, and what 3 ways are you going to practice self-love? If you have extra time, this usually takes about 10 minutes. If you do get extra time, also you could start turning that into action steps and say, what are the action steps you need to take to either squeeze that activity in, or make it part of an existing habit where when you do this, you also do this, some kind of logic that you can set up in your life. So why are you here? How do you practice self-love? And if you have extra time, put that into action. Deal? All right. So if you groups of 2 and 3 is totally fine. So that would be perfect. And I'm going to put us some thinking music. So we're going to think in it first. Give yourself about 3 minutes. You think and write. And thinking at home, just take 3 minutes to think and write on these questions, and then we'll get together after we're done. I'll let you know in 3 minutes. Yes, you should, may. Absolutely. Is that your up? Good. You're making music?
That's beautiful. That's
And these are actually from Dr. Cameron, everybody. These are the sheets that he gave out the very first meeting, actually. It's October.
Isn't that something? Yeah.
And I just forgot to mention at home, in the Facebook group, if this is where if you don't have a partner at home at the moment, you can talk to the dog, or you can type in here in the Facebook group, see what you have to say, what you're just thinking right now.
And some of us that's I used to do. That's what I was doing. And also, and I just yes, and and like something, and that is part of taking some time just for me. That's always
Totally fine, and we can take our own time. I used to be always about my girlfriend. Oh, she's my, now she said, Mom, look.
yes.
I go to the gym all the time.
Yeah.
It's my time to
Yes.
People giving always give others first. That is not.
What about for you?
Well, I'm commitment to start asking about myself because what we do is we have this easy to do. You know, good stuff on
That
it.
is good. No, it's not. It's actually, it's not. Oh,
And all these are going to have certain things.
Yeah.
You know, but this is the easy one. So,
This is not. I try to attend them. I don't know. I'm so glad to do that. So I can have to speak time. But I don't feel like I'm going to choose this
that our spiritual relationship of all this almost and self-reflection. I like it. It is the research.
Awesome.
but that's what it's doing. And you know, and then so, and that's been something that we need.
Yes.
One need to do
Keep running. I'm going to
myself, keep myself. Personally, you want
Yes.
I think people are laughing about spiritual connection with these, but although right now I'm connected to London, my space is that I'm not able to be in contact with Mary Astula. She's a lady like me, but she's a international woman, and she's a motivated speaker. And she said that she comes in States, I've other than the girls from things like because I just saw a very you know, share my story if I can help any of you to like I was for many years. And bring it out and to learn that you go down for a reason because and I had to go on my own path. I had to go through all of them to reach where I am. And I want to be like role model for students and I've been working for 11 years as a teacher.
That's so awesome, so inspiring. Something you said there is that you have to go through it. And I think, because I am very much a believer that is what it says in the book. He didn't say that you won't go through, but he would worry you through it. Yeah, just keep going. And that's something I always remember, especially when you're in the heat of things going wrong.
He is that the best student, but it's our choice.
Yes.
Our choice that we can rush decisions.
Yes.
And we go
And that
back.
man was stopping for a minute to go back in there.
And we said, oh, if I do now, knew then what I know now.
One part of Massachusetts, and the ones really nice to
Yes.
Right.
So keeping that in mind, then I was to sometimes for English
That's so but it's got to age you guys are okay. No, better than you just said, it's like this. So people will say that stop and or when you just start the time. Go ahead again.
I don't carry on anything anymore. I just smile. If somebody approaches me and says, I feel that I need an easier to me. And it's a reason I feel like you want to do something and that's what you mean. It's like you have that power on you, but it's like you I never see like that, you know. But you are willing to ask me now. And it's like kids, listen, people come and listen. And how do you give them the message? And because that addiction and connection with the students, we have been for so long, they listen to us and then I talk, they know
So they get good with
and if you do so from the lab, from inside lab, and it's like easy to learn. I teach it very 11 years of science. I'm very grateful to but that job remains. So you can stay and learn to be myself. And when I to do that, because I got strong idea. They just feel people. Now, bless the home of my life. Mine is
yes. And I said, when she was done the podcast, man, I can do that. It was like, yeah. First time, going to be all the time and seeing you. So bored. So really, but you know, it was good.
Yeah,
Very
I'm not chatting, so it's fun to go from up here. Awesome. Good girl. Love it. And during the break, I was just checking in online, and so I just want to give a quick shout out to Jessie and Jennifer and Sean, who are tuning in at home. It's so nice to have you here. I saw you in the Facebook group, and I got your messages, so I hope you're getting a lot out of this as well. And with that, if you would like to share first about how you're going to love yourself this month. Yes. You have something to say. I see it.
So I like the way we decided to put it. It was keep commitments to myself.
It's very good. Yeah, and so how would you say you're going to work that kind of like into your routine?
Well, we didn't actually put that on here, it didn't go that far, but mostly what I've been trying to do is to circulate faith and why or contact with my career volunteering and just making sure that I make those things happen for myself. And I don't let more than two things aside. Like I'll put something aside, but at least two of those things I have to keep for myself. That's how I can do it.
I really like that because I don't know if you guys are familiar with Brian Johnson. He's another one of my favorite gurus, and he talks about the concept of masterpiece days and how as long as it doesn't have to be, every day you get everything done on your list, that kind of thing. It's just like, that's certainly what we're shooting for. And with all of the work that we're doing, we're going to, we're on this trajectory. We're going to certainly have more and more masterpiece days just from our awareness alone and putting things on our vision boards and the work that we're doing. So, but I feel like his work has helped me do exactly what you just said, where, look, if I got 2 out of 3, that is a really good day, and it's okay. You know, so yeah, that's cool. Love it. So you've got some habits to kind of look at. What else we got?
I'm just, I don't want to start on the exercise because I do Monday yoga and Tuesdays more. But on Wednesday I'm doing these spiritual for me, mindfulness class. And it's 8 weeks, and I just don't want to miss any other class because it's wonderful. And between that and these, it's like every day I'm at home. And I just don't have no time with my daughter to relax with me. But I am like on this path, and I'm going, and I want to go somewhere. Just thinking something really because I'm here and it's every day go. So,
Yeah, I see that. Is that a certain night of the week, the mindfulness class?
that is only on Wednesday, and 8 weeks. 8 Wednesdays.
I love the sound of that too. I'm so excited.
Basic everything, we start equal first another 8 weeks is beautiful.
Maybe if you wouldn't mind, Tamika, sharing that in our Facebook group too, because I think that a lot of us would follow. Try to. So is it like on a rotation every so often?
Yes, it's the family service on each student.
Okay.
And for Arden is the teacher is really good, and he does even got the best fitness on Mondays too.
Maybe he would like to come to me.
Yes.
So sometimes we're interviewing folks on the discussion. So
On Wednesday.
absolutely. Cool. Anything else?
Well, I just have things I want to do, but why I'm here really was that I was sharing with the ladies that when I was younger, I read everything. I mean, I just loved to read, and somewhere over the course of years, and we had a Brittany and whatever, I don't know if it's a cookbook that I'm looking for, so really, and I mean,
That counts.
yeah, a little bit. But even that, I don't do it. I literally would pick up them. And some of my favorite cookbooks were those that were, the author was sharing stories. Not just, here's a beautiful photo and here's the recipe.
Did you get sick for the soul?
Yes, yeah. So I that was an initial thing. And, I didn't mention it here, but today it's like, you're going today. So, yes, definitely. So I'm so glad. Yeah, I think that was the big step was to make it here today. Because it's yes. So I'm very glad to be here. Hopefully, to do that will be to pick up a book and read it. So whatever. If it's starting with it, well, already. She already said that so generously. Well, share the book with you. So yeah. So I'm going to start where I'm going.
I feel like as long as, so since I started a book a week, I felt the same way. I was just like, can I do this? Like, how am I going to do this thing? But I found, that you'll find certain things will be easy to replace with like another chapter that day or that week, or and then I usually start by kind of like looking at the whole book and counting the chapters and trying to be like, all right, where do I have to get by Wednesday, by Thursday, so it'll all work out. Yeah, cool. And I know you were talking about the gratitude thing as well, and maybe, hey girls, we got some awesome visitors. Good to see you. Good to see you. And Jen and Ellen and Elizabeth one of the things she's working toward is yoga and having more me time. So I remember, I think we saw those exact words at last month's meeting about how if your me time, it's like not negotiable. You just put it there. And I think there's so much to be said for that. Like once you put it in the calendar, I mean that's a major action step. Put it in the calendar, it's yours. You have it. And this is what she says. Also reading, and so she's very excited to go to the next book's title. So that's coming up to us. So thanks, Jessie, for joining us. And this is you out there. And everybody say hi, Jessie.
Hello, Jessie.
You're quite as well. We're feeling your energy. So, how are you? Jennifer Dworek is in the house. That's awesome. Thank you so much for making it. And isn't this a fun one too?
Yeah, this is cool.
We just get to pop around, and depending on what we want to do that night, we can have to run the place.
Which was so we got to see the sunset over there.
Yeah. So, good day?
Good day. Yeah, busy, keeping busy.
Good day. We were just chatting about how we're going to incorporate more self-love as our theme for the night into our lives, and that might be kind of a good segue to hear a little bit about what your mamas have been doing. Because I know I just saw on Facebook, they raised a certain amount of something for a certain charity. Tell us.
We can share.
Yeah, come on up here.
So, okay. I'll be the celebrity guest.
Okay. So how did that go?
So, well, for those people that don't know what I do, I photograph mostly high school teenagers, and we have a lot of teens over here. So this year we have 13 young girls that represent my studio, and we set up the program. It's all year long, and this year our theme is really to empower them to become leaders, to love themselves, and to just grow in confidence. Because a lot of what I do the past 6 years I've been doing this photography studio. I've seen a lot of low confidence in my girls, and I do a lot of high school seniors, so I started incorporating younger girls, the teens, the preteens, and teens, and I don't see it in them. So it's somewhere between 12 and 16 where they lose that. So
That's awesome. I'm sorry, but that's beautiful.
yeah, so I'm trying to get the word out that that's what we're doing. This year we're really focusing on leadership and just empowering them with the skills that they can use to just be better people and help others and to, love themselves and to be able to see that is
And I am really seeing that to a lot of different schools on this topic, and I choose a movie. But that's Sarah Reed, right? Yeah, Sarah Reed. She did come to these.
Oh, yeah, no. I would love to go to the public speaking.
Yeah.
So this month, every month we have an activity, whether it's a photo shoot or some kind of charity event or just a party at my studio. We try to get together every month to do something. So for February, we partnered with Just for Success. I thought it would be a good charity for them to kind of learn a little bit about what they do and how they're helping the community. Are you guys familiar with Just for Success?
We invite me out.
So I'm not sure about the brochures, but their big annual fundraiser is called the Person for Luncheon. And what they do is they collect clothing, accessories, bath and body products for women that are trying to get back into the work industry. Maybe they've been
Tons of clothes and already doing. Oh my God.
yeah, so you can go by their place anytime and make a donation. We had what's called a dress up for event. So all of my team collected clothing. Dress up for
Yes.
So we collected all these items for Dress for Success. I found out that the leader or the director of this program is Mary Graziano, and she told me that our donation, we donated over 1,400 pounds of items. It was the first girl that showed up brought in over 685 pounds of stuff.
Oh my goodness.
They brought 2 cars filled with bags. I could not believe it. I'm like, what? So we were their biggest donor.
That is so
Oh
awesome.
my gosh.
Wow.
I was like, what?
It's right.
So yeah, I just didn't realize what 13 girls could do, you know? So we kind of filled their, I mean, they have no roof. They took 5 carloads out of stuff. They had to come back twice to get the stuff. And the girls, we had one of the women, Lindsay, did you go to the person girls last year?
Yeah, last year.
There was a speaker that they had last year, her name was Lindsay, and she went through the program. So what they do is they bring you in and they help give you the tools that you need to go out for the interview or whatever it is that you're trying to get back on track. So it's not only like they dress you so that you have the appropriate attire to be a professional, but they also give you the tools for the classes and how to build your resume and just how to use Office products, Excel, Microsoft. So it's a whole, there's like 3 different programs under one umbrella. And so that's what they do. So we have Lindsay come to the studio and talk to the girls and tell them about, you know, the types of people that they're helping and how they help her. And so it was really, really good. I'm excited.
And just even more on that Dress for Success, it's amazing. It's an amazing organization that they do. But you can, even if it wasn't that, for me, I was able to go there just only a couple of days and talk with some ladies that have a desire to be in food industry. And just talking just about things, and it's so funny how they were, ladies were like, oh, thank you so much. But I got so much more, I feel, out of it than they did. You know, it was awesome to just share and talk about it and let them know you can do whatever you want to do.
These little things that these girls did, they didn't really realize that they're like, we're bringing clothes in, you don't need these clothes, like, but they realized how they're really helping people that don't have that. A lot of the girls that come to us don't ever have to worry about that stuff. And so it really opened their eyes to the little things that they can do to really make a difference in somebody else's lives, to impact somebody else. So I was really glad to do it. I will be at the person girls luncheon. It's amazing event. It's the 24th of March.
I think
it is. They have a luncheon, and then they have.
Actually, it's
at the convention center. Yes, and you can get on their Facebook page or their website and find out, register and stuff. It's right through there. But they have shopping. It's a luncheon, but before the luncheon happens, they're shopping to local vendors there, and then they cooked over like 150 baskets that they're what's it? Like a Chinese auction. So there's just a ton of baskets.
That's where it's called the person girls luncheon, because we bring the purse.
So you can also bring a person to donate. Yeah. And then they have a nice luncheon. At the luncheon, they usually have a speaker with the program. And
I loved your caption on that post, on the Facebook post, because Jenny put, the next generation of female leaders, and I just love that you are empowering them at such a young age.
Yes.
Like, how good that must feel at that age to have the idea that you are a leader. Like, it's beautiful. I love it.
it's good. I mean, I'm getting a lot of feedback from the moms too. These girls really don't have anything to do. Like, in the community, there's nobody's asking for teenage help. You know what I mean? So I don't know that they wouldn't already give if they had an opportunity. So I think it's just to find that out for them. And Dress for Success takes volunteers anytime that they want, so, and that you want to come and show up and help the student program where they help dress people. But they also need help sorting and doing help with stuff. So I'm sure there's other charities in the area that can benefit. These girls have community hours that they need to do from their schools, all from the private schools. So,
and if you all don't have to do that, I was just going to do weekly hours, so she would go to collegiate. She would have to do it. She's good at makeup. And if you all know of more ladies or organizations, you could get in touch with Jen.
oh yeah, we're always looking to collaborate with businesses, charities, whatever that we can in the Erie area, to tie it into this, because it is the why I do what I do, basically, is to help other girls, basically. So, I enjoy that. That's just,
You I see you as you light up about it, and I just feel like you are literally lighting them up inside and out, like literally with the camera lights, you're lighting them up, but just inside and out.
Yeah.
It's almost a purpose that they're able to see that doesn't want. We kind of started out tonight's discussion about the mindfulness movement and just the shift that I think we're all in now, that it's so much about what can we do to make the world a better place, and you are a good example of it. That doesn't take one person, right? It does. That's wonderful. And then when you get in a group, look out.
Yeah.
Magic happens. Sure. Well, thank you so much.
Awesome.
Thank you. So yeah, let's turn it to Jennifer Dworek. So much. So what I would love to do next is let's stand and just stretch, because as a performance coach, I really can't allow you to get around 15 minutes because I just heard this yesterday. Somebody said, I think they said standing is the new sitting. I don't know if you guys have like a standing desk that you can use, or if you stand a lot. Yeah, I switched to a standing desk, which is AKA my kitchen table, and I have a cardboard box, and I kind of like finagled my own little standing desk, but it's been working wonders for me. So let's just kick out our legs and take a good deep breath. And you can do this at home with us too. Sounds so. Is Jesse doing it? Is Jesse doing it? Jesse, we're watching you. Jesse, who else is there? Oh my God. Sean and Jennifer. No, but it's really, really good to, I think about it back. It's really good to take your work in blocks. This is a great high performance habit. Take it in 15-minute blocks. And just work for that 15 minutes, even if you are sitting, and then give yourself like a 5 to 10 minute break and transition, even if it's just a few deep breaths, walk around, shake it out a little bit, so let's take a few deep breaths. One. Nice. Yeah. Obviously, yes. So, this brings us to a topic that is related throughout this book. And I just kind of could not wait to get to this part. So, if you've read, how many have read it all the way through? Okay, gosh. Every single page, you know, right when you start, you're going to devour it, absolutely. Yeah, I don't ever need to really underline it. So we talk so much about the hero's journey. I couldn't wait to get into this because this really struck me. This was kind of the first time I had heard about the whole hero's journey. And this word comes from Joseph Campbell, the word from Joseph Campbell. I Googled and I found his book too. Put it on the list. And basically, the hero's journey, I'm just going to summarize it in 4 parts. And I noticed it in my research, there's a few different ways to kind of look at it, but this is kind of like my favorite way, or the condensed version. Your hero's journey. So every one of us has a hero's journey, and this is actually, this work is used to write stories and produce movies. It's kind of like the whole shape of a story, and it applies to our lives. So as you hear it, I just want you to kind of be thinking about your own life and where you're taking some of these twists and turns in your own plot as you've gone down certain roads or, lived your life. And just flashing back to that first meeting where we talked about your life story and everything, and kind of like all the twists and turns. It's so interesting. So the first theme I would say is separation. And in this theme, you're thinking about kind of like your normal, everyday life, and then maybe you get some kind of call to adventure. So if you're thinking about, you can jot down a little bit and tell me about some paper. You can journal or jot down
Let me see. I did not come prepared at all. Yeah, that's why I bought it. That's why I bought it.
So thinking about when we were called to the next adventure. And maybe there's a fork in the road, you've seen everything really feels like everything is moving along smoothly, and then there's this fork in the road, that decision. So just be thinking about that. This is usually where you meet a mentor of some sort. Maybe it's just someone who has always been there for you and they kind of mentored you through something, or someone new randomly shows up in your life and they just happen to know about what you're going through, or I just think that's so cool. So if we think of every single one of us, we're each the hero of our own story. I just think that's awesome. Then the next phase is initiation. And this is where you've got, so maybe you've made the decision and now you're being faced with all these challenges or all of these temptations, or you find out who are your allies, and you have enemies that you've got to battle now. And so that's kind of the initiation phase. The next phase, again, just to kind of be thinking about in your own life when you've gone through this kind of thing, is the ordeal or death. And so that can be metaphorical or literal. Like maybe there's something in your life that just needs to drop out. Something that you either need to stop doing, or someone you need to spend less time with, or whatever that may be for you, something that just needs to go. Do we all can relate to sometimes there's just something that needs to go? And as soon as that something goes, you have room for the things that you really need or want to do in your life at that time. And again, that could be literal, where maybe a crisis or a death awakens you, or brings something else into your life that would not have been there otherwise. So very deep, deep thinking on this idea of like ordeal or death in our lives and our hero's journey. There's a lot of revelation and transformation throughout the hero's journey. And then at the end, you get to the return. So this is where you've gone through all the trials, you've fought the dragons, you've rescued the princess, and you're like coming back to life, but life is probably not life as you knew it. It's not maybe that same old comfort or that same routine that you're used to. Something's changed or something's shifted in you. I love to quote Brandon Burchard, my favorite mentor in the world, and he always says only 2 things will change your life. Something new comes to you, something new comes into your life, or something new comes from you, something new comes out of you. And or maybe both at the same time. He would say that part, but I'm just saying it could be both. Yeah, it could be. So when you're on the return, the example that Mastin used, and as you would know, having read the book, throughout the book he's talking about Star Wars, and that's like his favorite movie, and I love Star Wars too, so I think that's fun. And he's talking about the end when Luke has to shoot down the Death Star.
Yes, that's it.
He's gonna shoot down the Death Star. And he's already gone through all this stuff throughout the whole movie and the Force interview and all that. And then he gets to the very end, and it's already enough that he's out in space in a little tiny ship up against the Death Star, and he's got to shoot down this huge, massive ship with one shot and all that. But then that would be amazing end to the movie. He shoots, the computer guides his shot, and that's it for the Death Star. But that's not the end of the movie. First, he has to lose power or something in his little tiny ship, and now he doesn't have the computer to guide his shot. He's still got to make the shot. He's got one chance, like 32 seconds he's thinking about it. And now he's got to draw on everything he's learned throughout his journey.
The Force.
The Force.
Draw on the Force. Yeah, it's like, and to quote Mastin, that is what made the movie epic. Like, it already would have been awesome because he defeated the Death Star and we already loved the movie, but what made it so epic was that his computer shut down and he just had to trust. And he just had to take the shot and use the Force. So, with that, I just love that he used Star Wars, like, who would have thought Star Wars would be our lives? So I would love next for you to just take a few minutes and think about your own hero's journey. And when was it time for you to use the Force? And when was it time for you to go through the ordeal? And what kind of challenges did you face? Where was your fork in the road? And just, you can jot down, maybe you're at it right now. Like, maybe there's something going on right now where you're like, I think I'm about to meet the Force. And so just jot down a few minutes to journal. And you're welcome to comment on the Facebook group at home, or you do this in your own journal. Think about the hero's journey. I know every one of you is brave enough to go there with us, right? And think about where you're going with that. And I'll share just a little bit.
Great. 7. Great. 6, 7. Okay. Good. It's really very good. That's good. So is the J board really good?
Mr. J, what does he teach? Oh. But
J Carter. He was
Mr. Carver? Yeah. I might have one. Oh, I don't know about the Wi-Fi. Just your stuff. Listening to Carla. You want some paper? See if I have a pen. Oh, you got a pen for me? Who's our girl? Is that you? This is our girl. She's not a company. She's really on this up. Yep. Yeah. Another thing. I don't know what it is. The zero. Do you want to fill out form? Oh, sure.
His name was Jason, something I forgot the name, but he started when he was younger. They called him and he was a smart enough to do anything. Oh, they put him. Have you ever watched the TV? I shared it just yesterday. You shared it on the I haven't watched it. Yeah. And he's doing the thinking coaching of the kids, doing like 3 years, 7 and like how inspiring was that?
Yes, he's one of the guys that I follow.
I watched every single minute of it.
The video you watched.
I haven't watched it. I watched it. Beautiful. And he reminded me of you because last time we talked about the Pinterest,
He's using his art to help other people. So he's raising money for all different types. He was in Africa, a couple different places. He says in the video, I don't remember exactly the country.
Yeah, Nigeria, he's international, so famous. Maybe from nobody. He was painting.
Jeremy Cohort. Jeremy Cohort is his name, yeah. He used to shoot for, he shot for all kind of celebrities, magazines. Yep. He's good.
Okay, so should we do our giveaway first? Yes. How can I
Ella can draw.
Oh, wait, okay.
Do some jumps.
So, the first prize is a Mindful Maven book. Ready? And you can
Take your mom's.
Yeah. You're gonna crack up the news, but then
Well, she loved babies.
Written on mine.
Alright. Let's look at what happened.
Make her close your eyes.
Okay. Oh, Jennifer! There you go.
That's
Say chocolate.
Oh, Wait, did you get the same ones? Did you get the same chicken soups?
No.
Oh, they're different.
It's for teachers.
Oh,
I'm
for
a teacher. She got the teacher chicken soup. I was reading last night for teenagers because my kid and I'm like, oh, sorry, I didn't know that. And now
Oh my God,
she just talked about chicken soup. Like,
I just opened this book and it says, Getting to Know Jennifer.
oh my gosh, all right, of course, really
How weird is that? I like just randomly was like,
oh my God, the English from the universe contact. I love it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got Jennifer. You serious about that?
so weird.
Love it.
Love it. Love it. What's that? Photographers.
Yeah. And I have a few of my hero journey, but I feel like I'm a hero in my own and I paved my way to reach where I am. Just moving from Albania when I moved in 99 from Albania into Caribbean, where I went to visit my sister. I didn't know one word English, like zero.
Wow.
I went with Albanian, I left everything behind. And I started a new life. Started learning English, I got married, I had my babies from the United States, and just adapting myself. I never told myself I can do it. I was scared, but I thought the fear was good because fear opened the path for me to do something, and it was like the positive, like pushing. Now I have ups and downs, but I never gave up. I was like, I'm going to do it. You know, it's a better life, it's a better journey that I have to approach and face it. And have been a lot of times, 17 years since I moved. But I feel like a hero because I did something that I opened the gate for my sister coming here, sharing my story, and when people are afraid, I said, you can do it. I came with like, I didn't know anything, and here I am. Yeah, you know, and it's like, I feel good about that. And teaching the kids in here and from there to here, I share my country, the language, the story, a lot of things, you know, and I like bridge between two cultures, and that's beautiful.
That's great.
Yeah, and I love how you own your hero. I really love it, and we have to. Yeah, definitely. And then what really caught me here too is just now you're able to share and encourage those making that same journey. And it's all I love, and that's what a hero does. I say I'm able to share my story and have someone else give advice, you know, like emotional and financial advice, because that's the kid from your saying. I love that when you say we're about to what you said earlier about don't you really feel like Mastin was writing about so much love and they made a real parallel. Yeah, it healed me. Oh, that makes me so happy. Did you happen to get any of the free bonuses as well? There's a link that Mastin provided that you can actually download the free bonuses that go along with this book. And in the very first one, I'll just share that because it goes way in depth on the hero's journey. And I think it was like a 2-hour class or something, and it was just awesome. There's a yoga class that was goes into it. Jesse on Facebook was just talking about yoga, so that's something you might follow culture, but it's, he gave away $160 if you want to go to his book, so you writers, that's a good plan, just from the writer perspective, is when you go to launch your books, you can gather your bonuses and give those away, and that's mostly we could feature your theater. Well, I did yoga and meditation. I've been like in the 3 years.
Sorry, but I was just gonna say, oh my gosh, I just went to the selection when I was on that. My brother, who it's awesome, he was out. Hey, I know that for few of us. Yes, it was just a great moment. Yes, and I did share with him about books. So I said, yeah, I'm not pleased. I mean,
Oh, that was
You just ran into him?
I just now, that's what took me, yeah.
I think we need to tell her what happened when you left as well. So you ran into each other just randomly underneath the one, the bag that had the chicken soup for us.
Oh my gosh, she's just like, no way.
Oh, no, the other one's for teachers.
How is that?
That is the universe. I'm so there's more. What happened to Jen?
Oh, yeah, I got a book too, and I opened up, well, I can't do it again. I opened up the page and it said something, story about Jennifer or something.
Just randomly looking.
Yeah, getting to know Jennifer, that's what it said. It's so funny.
Yeah, it's just,
Because of the energy that we share.
you mentioned the meditation, and I will say that I was saying a couple of things as well. And then, listening to this meditation, just with some headsets on, and supposedly, I'm supposed to be, I think, being hypnotized, but it's not. I don't think I'm being hypnotized. But
No.
right, it doesn't go back. I'm like, oh my gosh, but again, I'll keep going. Okay, stop wondering, stop your mind from wandering. That's the battle that's going on. And while I'm listening to it, I'm like, this is probably not working for me. But what he said is that no, even though you don't think it is, it's going, and it's a repetition of doing it, just like you, a habit being a habit, keep doing it. So.
I was sitting in the car with mom and daughter sitting in the evening. It's so good. It's beautiful.
And just meditating, it's totally normal for your mind to go in and out. I mean, they probably is in and aware, but it's totally normal to be in and out. And I think of it as it happens to me. I just think of it as every time I get it back to just the right space.
Right.
I feel like I know that my meditation muscles are growing.
That's
good. It helps me for longer.
4 weeks in the I'm like,
yeah, keep working that.
Yeah, keep working.
Yeah, totally.
What we're learning in the mindfulness right now is being aware of the now and the present. And if your mind wanders too much, you have too many things, you have to bring the first problem, the first one there is more key. And you let the problem come, but you have to bring the mind right away. Like if you have a problem, and Mr. Crow said, think about, here is your problem, right in front of you, and face it. And he said, okay, you are here now. I know you're here. Now you're face. It's okay, let the mind go. But after you face that problem and you know it's there, bring yourself back. Breathe in and breathe out.
right.
And let it go. Because this is like orbits, then they go around and they go around. This is how our mind is always never stop, no wonder. But you face it, you are here, I'm aware of you, and let it go. breathe, and think, bring the tools, positive tools. What I'm going to do to face this.
Yes. And if we've ever heard Deepak Chopra describe it, it's similar to what you're saying. It's like if you picture the problem, or Deepak described it as like if you literally close your eyes and picture a red triangle, there's the part of our brain that pictures the triangle, and there's the part of our brain that knows, that is aware that we're picturing the triangle. It's just kind of like that deeper awareness. I'd like to claim that to what you said about just, face that problem, let yourself think about it,
And come back to now. It's okay, that's a problem. I know it is, I'm going to face, but bring yourself to the now and breathe.
So I appreciate it. It's so good to hear that because I'm slightly doing that. Like I'll slightly get frustrated. Why are you thinking about that? You're supposed to be then I.
But it's okay to
Yeah, right.
It's okay to think. It's okay to think. Don't overthink it.
Right.
Limit the problem to control you. Say you are here. And
Because the answers come back in thought. So like if you get to the place where you're like, it's blank,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're there, like for me anyway, I kind of see auras,
Oh, you see the
colors,
Colors.
and in that there's nothing with it, but then if you continue in that state, then depending on what you're meditating about or with or for what, then the answers start coming in the form of thought or symbols.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, why did I just see a picture of a tree? Like, you're like, why am I seeing these things? And you just kind of, after you're done meditating, you can take some notes. And then
That's
that.
a good idea.
I just did a workshop at Yoga Erie last Saturday. They had a meditation class where they teach you, there were 7 different ways to meditate through their smell, the different chakra stuff. They go through the different.
It's a brand new thing, like a brand new baby for me. This is not anything that I've done, and it's so probably the opposite. Yoga and meditation are like have got to be at the farthest end of what needs to is usually like. So I'm just
Yeah.
I love
The more you, it's like anything else you learn to do. The more you do it, the better you get.
that's serious.
that is your therapy. Your connection to the present. Because there are things that make us true, raise you up, and make you feel good.
I never meditated, so when she said before you meditate, she said you're in classes.
Yoga Erie,
And
yeah.
I love that education on that.
I'll bring the, I'll talk to Mr. Cruz to see if we will go out and have him as a guest, right?
Yeah.
So we got a good idea, and I'll see kind of like which books we would be reading that might fit this with. That'd be awesome. We will love this book. And you kind of love that, we haven't gotten addicted yet. Already, it just, once you get into it, you're just like, it's just such peace, and it might take a while to look at the kids over.
So they do that, one of the one, they do this like once a month, special spiritual classes.
Yeah.
And they won't ask her, okay, it's gonna, I'm never seeming to catch that one. It's like a third Tuesday of the month or something.
If this fitness, I have Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. No, it's $14, you can take any class for 99, Zumba, steak, body pump, anything, 3 times in a week. 7:30 Monday, 7:30 and Wednesday, 12 o'clock on Saturday.
So a few times a week. And also, I do one of my favorite things, it's just a YouTube. And we just try
Yeah.
different meditations and just like same yoga to if I don't have time to get to class or if I do have. Yeah, and I don't go to a regular yoga class. I love to go when I do go. But as long as I do something at home, I think it's great.
They take us to the Chihuahuas and everything, all the end of the other. I used to, I remember before I could lay there and look chill at the moment. Like now, like.
See, if you have to let this Isn't Jennifer? Jennifer is mine.
Jennifer, yeah.
She was mine last year. The funniest quote on this from Deepak Chopra, who is just, I ended up actually reading one of his quotes, which I can't believe that I really need to read some Deepak, but I follow him everywhere and love his stuff. But he says, and this really cracked me up, and that I have days like this where I want to meditate. He's like, if you think you don't have time to meditate, you need to meditate twice. And so, we can take it yeah, even if it is just kind of doing just one of them. I don't know, but Eckhart shares that just taking one deep breath.
Yes.
If you're totally focused on your breath, that's meditation itself. Let's do that. Just, although I feel we're very much present in the moment, and just look at when my ear, you know, it's just because it just so gentle then. So it's great for like any conflict situation to just take a deep breath instead of being, like you said, so how about anyone else care to share about your particular career strength? Something you've been on in the past, what you might be doing with fun soon, and then what we've got left is some hero's journey chat, and then we've got to announce someone's book, talk about that a little bit, and get a picture. Good. So I'd love to hear a little bit more about the hero's journey.
Lisa's ready.
Yeah, I would say my hero's journey, most recent hero's journey, was September 2015, because I decided to quit my quote-unquote day job to pursue my passion, which is food and nurturing people through my food. I definitely felt it had been a battle. You know, I felt like one foot was in this world and one foot was here, and I wasn't giving either one the full of what I could give. Yeah, full presence there, you know, and that's not how I like to do anything, really, you know. And there's something that inside you, like, just do it, just you got it, I got you, it's gonna be all right. And when you say when you use the word the force, as far as, you know, there was definitely a force. And when that day happened, the next day, I woke up and I said, I think you must have lost your mind. But, and even now to however many months now is, it's like every day it is a little scary, but it gets a little less scary. Because every day I wake up and I'm like, I'm so happy. I'm so happy doing this, and I'm gonna, and he, you know, am I looking to kill him? No, but that's not really the driving force for me anyway. I think, and I do strongly believe that if you can find that with what you're good at, and with, you can, you know, enhance someone else's life, and it brings me joy. I feel like I haven't figured out yet how to.
Amen.
You know, but I just feel that it is, I am meant to embrace that and share it with people through food and, you know, my passion.
You wouldn't be giving that talent if you weren't supposed to share it.
Yeah, I think so. You know, I do sometimes doubt it a little bit, but each day the doubt gets a little less. Do I have clarity on what directions I'm supposed to go? No, not always. Not always. Yes. And I mean, literally he's done it more 3 or 4 times in this short few months of like, I'm not sure where my next dollar's gonna come from.
Just trust the process.
And just trust it.
Lisa,
and at the end of the week, I look back and go like, you brought me through that, and I'm here to get to do it again.
I did exactly what you're saying. I have been through it. I used to be a nurse. I quit my job. I gave it up to do something that I love. And the struggles are real. They're there. And but you can't focus on. I moved into the new studio last year.
Oh.
With a leap. I mean, I'm just like, can I afford this? I don't even know what I'm doing.
It was like that. I think of these those sports and other conventions. It's just like you have to be stuff and look.
You can't grow if you don't take those chances, and you can't. And like I said, I mean, I don't think you would have been given cooking talent because not everybody can do that. If you weren't supposed to be doing it, if it wasn't your purpose.
And it just makes me, I mean, isn't that what he wants? He wants us to be happy in whatever it is. He gave us all each whatever it is, bring it together. It's like, it truly makes me happy when, not for an ego purpose, but like for someone to smile or big, someone to come up and say, oh my God, I haven't had this since maybe my mom or something. Like, I love that. I love that.
That's what literally.
That's what.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. You know, I can honestly say, yes, you know, I'm not naive enough to know I need love. Yes, I get that part. But
that can never be the driving force. It always has to be the purpose and the passion and your why and why you do it, because that will come. The money will come.
It really will. And it is because, I mean, I'm holding on, you know.
I'm right there with you. I was like, oh shit, I don't know how you're gonna go.
So,
We are a group of survivors.
yes, indeed.
I opened my story.
Yes,
And I was like, I never think that it served me and my daughter.
yeah.
I feel like what you, I don't know if you knew we were going to talk about the hero's journey tonight, but what you shared about the key, I feel like that took us right through.
Yeah.
Because I could feel you, as you were sharing, I could feel Jen be like, I know.
I feel you, yeah. And it's so cool to know that personally with you. By that I mean, it's like to know you when you purchased the studio and to just see it's like rocking.
I just was like filtering between two careers. So like I was just there with everything you said. I was like, what do I do? What do I do? Like the world is calling me to do this, but this is what I do. And I just had to shut it down and listen to what I'm supposed to be doing and just believe and keep believing and keep going. Because like I'm still like, I'm not making tons of money. I'm making good money. But I mean, it's not about that. It's about helping these girls and just I get validation through them seeing those portraits of themselves, and that's enough for me. It's just awesome. I mean, to make somebody feel good, you just whether it's through food or pictures or teaching, it doesn't.
And you do it because you don't expect anything in return. I don't do anything. I don't want anything. I have this student. He doesn't have nothing at all. Like nothing. I go and buy Salvation Army or clothes or whatever you want. And they know that I spend my own money. And they say, Miss Dawn, you have to stop buying for us. You need the money for your daughter. I said, she has more than enough. And she doesn't care if I share with you. And when Valentine's came in this box of chocolate. Now I know they don't have much. Donna, I bought you the best thing ever, only for you. You my Valentine, and you brought this box of chocolate. And I was like, you know what I brought for you? I have this big teddy bear with chocolate and little ring on. I was like, for me, I said, if I didn't ask me, and I didn't ask you, but that was the moment, you know, I wanted to share with the rest of the kids. I mean, for each of the students, personal days with teddy bear to take it home. Because I know that.
Right.
And I love how it came back to you.
Yes.
Not that you were expecting or didn't want to do it, but it's just to hold them and just make them feel happy for the 6 hours. It will come back to you. It's not all about money. I mentioned a little rock. I was being And I took it when my sister got from work. I took a walk with her and my niece and nephew. So we're walking around, and we had a bag in the stroller, just a plastic bag. And suddenly it was crazy windy on the walk, and I just carried the bag, and we almost caught it. We were like grasping, trying to grab it, and we missed it. Suddenly it was like up sky high, and there was no way we were going to get it. And then we were just like, oh, we just lit it, and we didn't look at that. Well, then we get home, we had to let it go. We get home, and we're in the kitchen, maybe 5 minutes later, and a blue bag, it was a white bag, now a blue bag blew in the yard into my sister's yard. So it was like one went out that direction, and then we got home, and another one came in our yard. So my sister's like, I'm not going to grab it, that's our bag. And then it was like, forget it. So she calls it as good yours. So it's just so fun, these things. It comes back around. I just love that. And I have the thoughts on the hero's journey. So we wish you absolutely best. And we're following you. And please feel free to post in the Facebook group, let us know how you're doing. This is awesome. And feed us. Reaching to a mindful maven pop-up. I think we're able to have food over at the theater too. So maybe we could all make a dish or something, or do it. Oh, nice. I include him, and it'll be awesome. Awesome. Maybe like a photo, that's nice. Do something like that. Yes, that'd be awesome. How about the concept of spiritual entertainment? Have you guys heard that before? And if you heard it in the book, where basically it's just, I believe Mastin coined it, or at least his book is the first time I've heard of this phrase, spiritual entertainment. And he talks all about how it's great if we're reading all these books or watching all these very awesome shows or clips on Facebook and everything that really means something to us. But it's a whole other level when we take action and do something like accurately read. So in this book, there were so many things we could take action on, like even just journaling, that's taking action and processing even at a deeper level. So what are your thoughts about spiritual entertainment? Would you like to share? Do you feel like you take action after reading? I don't think I really did before I really heard that. If it was a class I was taking and there was homework, I took action. But I don't know that I was journaling and really processing. It's one thing to read a book a week, but now I'm aware that I would never really be able to recall stuff I did or have the benefits show up in my life.
Like whenever I learn anything, I know that it's fun to still connect with them, to know where this is going to take me. But as soon as I finish, I always should look back up. And teenagers don't want to listen. Oh, I say, learn the lesson because it's going to take you somewhere. It's going to hone you. It's going to give you tools how to see the problems smaller than blow out of proportion and scared. Because it's like, wow, there are some tools, and although you get, you're going back to it because you are even used to that. I'm really used to those with the last yoga meditation I do, and I start doing for an hour once a month. I do twice the meditation, and it's like day after the meditation. But after the day, we do yoga and meditation, half of them fall asleep. Because they say, oh my God, I never realized that my body needed so much. And it's like, I went to a totally different space. Like small action, I'm not ready for that because I'm not a guru. But I don't think that I'm not going to continue. These are small steps that is giving me the courage to start with a small group, and I want to go somewhere with that. Because I can serve others. I want to serve others.
I got like a little nervous when I heard you say I'm not a guru, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna call her on that.
Yeah.
She's a guru, we all are gurus, right? But as you wrapped up and you were like, you know what, I want to serve.
Yes.
Yeah, we really all are as guru, because I feel like it's not just us that there's
I feel like some people like want to take action, but they don't know how. So for example, my model team, like I feel like those are all loving people that would want to help others. They just don't have an outlet or they don't know where to go to help. So part of it is providing like you could sit here and be like, okay, well, I'm inspired now and go help somebody. Like who do I help? Like who needs my help? You know what I mean? So some of it's like I could see. I mean, everybody. Like literally everybody could use your help.
Absolutely.
Everybody, your neighbor. But I think that's part of it is just knowing how to. We don't practice it. It's not something we learn in school. It's not something that you know what I mean. You see somebody like returning a shopping cart and they don't want to have to walk back in the store. You can take it for them.
Right.
Like I can't tell you if you walk past me. It's like just like literally you could help, but we don't practice it. So we don't know how to help people. Is that weird?
You know, a lot of times there's that like, what are really they have to be, what will happen to me if I make this step. Like there's an example that that happened in my life is I was with my daughter and I was staying in school, and there was this man in the bus. Now the man had cane, he had nephritis, I think he was either missing teeth. I mean, it was obviously, to me, it looked like a threat, but he also looked a bit disheveled, homeless, possibly. I said, okay, I want to with my daughter. If this guy's still here on my way back, I'll pick him up. So I did. I said, hey, do you need a ride? Yeah, I can use a ride. Well, I had this one that we were going to trade in. The other story. Yep, we didn't fix that. It's in the car. If I had been a different frame of mind, then I just would have helped us have this big, heavy bag full into the back of my trunk. Okay, I guess you didn't need that. Okay, come on in. And I'm thinking, what can you do? He's got a neck brace. He's like carting getting to the bus stop to begin with, right? And so then, the day before, I was staying home, and I was in my own mind, in my own world, and I opened my car door, and I snapped my eye. My family had black blue outside when I picked him up. And he was riding along, whatever, and he looks at me after I opened my door, and he's riding along, and he's like, what happened? And it sounds like I'm making it up like, oh, I had myself to the car door, but I really did. Like, and I went to dinner, and you know, and like, they on the eye and made me feel better. And I don't remember, there was like a third thing, I went to the third one, I'm like, yeah, I'm supposed to get that fixed in my car or whatever, too. We don't have the money for it right now. So we're driving along, and I'm dropping him off, and doing him a favor. And he's like, yeah, I'm supposed to do this stuff for such and such time. It was supposed to be like 2 o'clock, it's like 3 o'clock or something, I don't know, whatever it was, like an hour later, but I'm taking him there. And I'm like, well, do you want me to wait here and see if you can even get in there when I can get it to the doctor's place? And he's like, no, that's okay. I'm like, no, really, because I don't know, like, I can take you back to wherever you need to go. He pulls $2 out of his pocket, and I'm thinking I'm doing him a favor, and he's like, everybody needs a cup of coffee.
That's great. That is great.
You never know. And by the way, very well told story. I was like, the whole time. But it's just such a perfect example of the random heart-to-heart moments we can really have if we open ourselves up and others are here to it. So everybody, is here. Rejection or what will happen, or but I love that you opened yourself up. This is beautiful. Except because it makes me very hyper. So,
more minutes. No talk.
Oh, she this is the time, this is the official time. She's keeping you in the going.
Love you.
On time.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to really quick just ask you all if you have any announcements about things coming up. I know we talked about the mindfulness class, but it's available. Anything that you are specifically involved in that you want to share with the group that we might, collaborate on or attend, whatever you got going. You can talk on that. But you know what? All right.
The person for the luncheon.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You said that was March 24th.
24th, I think.
I love
I
it.
have gym class tomorrow.
You can do
Oh, right.
tomorrow. I'm so organized. Everybody's so
I go to the summer anyway, saying so, but my building happens, so for the week.
Soccer is fun. You did soccer? No, I did soccer. Softball. Well, and I know I'm going to see you there at the 200 women.
Yes, I will be there, and I was so psyched that you're going to be one.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's so fun. And Brad, I think
Yes, and
it's called 200 Women United. It's Saturday, March
March
5th.
5th.
I think it starts at 10 a.m.
yes, that is correct.
Saturday,
March 5th, so that not this coming, but it'll be next. Can you believe that already? Next.
Are you speaking?
I'll be speaking,
Yes.
presenting some high performance concepts.
Yeah, very, very cool.
Oh, I'm going to be out of town.
That's one that I have to send to you.
Wait, how yeah, you
It's called Power. Yeah.
Brad always invites. Yes, Brad will keep you informed of totally.
Yeah, it's awesome.
We have,
I know it's really great time.
I can't remember the date. We have Headshot Happy Hour. Is it the
Oh, yes, it's
second?
happy hour every month at JP Studios. That's awesome.
Let's see, it's next week.
Um,
Headshot Happy Hour
It's Headshot Happy Hour.
is Wednesday, the 2nd, 4:30 to 6:30. Come to my studio, you don't have to make an appointment. We do headshots. It's $50 for wine and snacks and networking, and you get your professional headshot. Yep.
What time does it start, Jen?
4:30.
Oh, that's good.
We changed it. It was 4 to 6. Now it's 4:30 to 6:30.
Okay.
Yeah, Wednesday the 2nd. Next Wednesday.
Just, you know how you were a nurse and everything, and
Yeah.
so you had a job prior to your
Yes.
entrepreneurship and everything. It's like all of those things, as you keep following your dreams and what you're dreaming of, it's so funny to see those things, like the skills that you use before kind of popping in and serving you and
Yes.
and everything. So again, it speaks to the fact that it's for a reason. Those lessons first. And I just love that because what makes me think of it is just how confident you make people feel. I just watched you do it last night at the Hedgehog Hour. Because it's really good to show what you never had a professional pictures taken. And it's just it makes it so easy. So I just want to share that. Okay, it's time for me to tell you what we're doing next.
Drum roll.
Drum roll. This book, I just say this every month, changed my life. This book changed my life. This is an awesome book for creatives. I feel a lot of creative energy in me. Look at all this creative doing. Everything is creative. Whatever you're doing, this can apply to your life. You can do everything in a creative manner. So, this is kind of about the battle of resistance and the things that we do to hold ourselves back from achieving our greatness. There is greatness inside every single one of us. It's so sad. What else do I want to tell you about? It's all about turning pro. So if you really helps you frame it in a way that makes you bring your highest self and your highest level of professionalism to what you're doing, which just so inspired me. Anything else I want to tell you about that? Really just about winning the battle against ourselves in a way. There was a time where, so Brendan has this activity where you choose 3 words to describe yourself. If you want to jot this down, this is an awesome activity to do sometime you to look into that. You choose 3 words to describe yourself, 3 words that you would want to see like on your epitaph, that you want to live into these 3 words. And one time, my 3 words, well, one of my 3 words I actually made creative. Because even though I know I'm creative, at that time that I chose that word, I wasn't using my creativity that day. And so rather than choose a word, I chose 4 words as well, but I really wanted to make sure that every day on a daily basis I was thinking, how can I use my gifts today? And, how can I actually look for that today? So that's the kind of activity to do, and it kind of goes on into the idea that if you do it every day, amazing things will happen. And the book is called The War of Art.
That's on my list.
Oh yeah, and your pictures.
I haven't read it yet, though.
I love you because you just mentioned the art of war for women.
Yes.
And I was like, there's all this art of war of like this stuff going on. So it's a book, The Art of Work. So it's like work,
And let's look the word, the war of art. Who's the author?
The author is Stephen Pressfield. Amazing author. I have them also want to read several of his other books. I remember Jennifer Smith, who was here last month, said that when she picks an author and just reads everything, which is just something about that strategy. I think you're going to love it. So, and I actually can't get this copy away because I wrote all over it. But I gave the copy of Daily Level Day this time. But I'm going to reread this with all of us this month because it's got kind of a ton of you guys. So grab it, whether it's on Kindle or grab your hard copy if you prefer that. Enjoy every minute of it, and I'll be back here to discuss the world of art and what is in your lives this month.
Yay!
Yeah!
So do you have the date?
So the
date of next month is March 21st.
Thank you.
March 21st.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get you off that.
I'm so sad.
Is it Vegas?
No. We're taking a family trip.
Oh,
They're on spring break. We're going to be gone for like 2 days, and that's fun.
That's nice. So,
I can speak Arabic. I'm going to Canada. My daughter is going to Chicago.
I'm going to miss
maybe
my
we'll take. Maybe I'll check the library and see.
Yeah, that's the weekend of spring break for the schools.
It is. So if you're listening in at home, we might look at that date because
We are on 19 and 23rd.
all right, we'll totally check it out. No worries. And if we do keep it there, we'll get you out. If we do have to miss. And with that, I just want to thank you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. And I hope that you will take action. I did feel a very spiritual entertainment vibe here tonight. We just really, I loved our connection and our energy. So let's take it to the next level and take those actions. The things that you jotted down, best tip I ever learned from the seminar. Schedule yourself like 30 minutes, sometime tomorrow or tonight when you get home. Reach out every journal, lay out your action steps before the week gets away from you so that you can truly be the mindful people that I know that you are. Cool? All right, and enjoy. And let's get a picture taken.
yay!
So on time.
What's it? It's like, oh my gosh, I read it. Yes, I did it. I love it. Let's look at picture music and then I didn't get any picture from last month. You know, that's totally, I have the pictures and I haven't uploaded them yet. Totally great if I
And you
could
totally
like,
did.
photographer. I wish I could sleep with a photographer, it's really cute. So where should we go? Oh, let's say goodbye really quick to our worldwide audience. I want to say goodbye. Here's some Mindful Mavens, y'all. We love you. Have a great night at home. Go snuggle up and take action. We'll see you next time, Maven. Bye, y'all. Thanks for being here. Ciao. See you next time.